calling, I keep balling. Baby, standing on business, I'm flawless. Baby, my diamonds still hitting, they flawless. Yeah, they keep calling, I keep on balling. Baby, I'm standing on business, I'm flawless. Baby, my diamonds still hitting, they flawless.
Y'all talking about, you already know what's gonna happen. Me and Blast gonna this thing, you already know what's gonna pass. Numbers.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark. Kellogg and David Aldridge is reporting from the sidelines. Handling the Eastern Conference, this DC crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Haliburton outside. Outside Turner. Lets the three fly. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Pass to Duarte. To the paint. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Sweet dime that time from Haliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all around doing it.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Here's Nesmith. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Porzingis is doubled. A 3 from Morris. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Pass to Nesmith. Out to Turner. The 3. That's good, and it's Haliburton with the assist. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Porzingis can't hit.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Duarte. They kick out to Hield. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kuzma with it. Back to Beal. Out to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Washington. To the inside. And that one's good. Beal.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Back to Hield. Pass to Nesmith. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Miles Turner.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Pass to Gafford. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Pass to Turner. Now, here's Nesmith. Baseline J on the way. And he's able to get it back. And it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Nesmith. Back to Hield. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Out to Morris. And here's Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Over Hield. Out to Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 5.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proved they're trustworthy.
Out left to the wing. Nesmith. Off target from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Out to Turner. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards leading by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Some changes for Indiana. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gafford. Outside Beal. Out to the right wing. The baseline J. And the rejection by Jackson. McConnell with it. Out to Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Here's Gibson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards out front, up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead. The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans of the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And the second free throw, good. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Nunn. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
None can't get it to fall.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Down low. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the wing, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
In the corner, Nunn with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. Stolen by Kispert. Inside. Avdia. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Mathurin. Off with the layup. Right outside. Gibson the screen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Yeah, you know, this is the totality of Gibson's game. I mean, he's a guy who takes on everybody when he's looking to score.
Right outside. Pass to Gibson. Now, here's Nunn. Right side. Clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Here's Beal, and the layup falls. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
A three from Morris. Sinks the three-pointer. Morris got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
To the middle. Here's Gibson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nwora. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Wizards leading by 8. Here's Porzingis. Turner with the steal. To the paint. Here's Nesmith. By Hield, nobody around. Hands it from downtown. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Beal. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 5. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. 3-pointer. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Morris got 9 points.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Pass to Halliburton. Driving in. And the rejection by Gafford. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Morris into the lane. Gafford misses. Pacers trail by 9. To the left side wing. Pass to Nesmith. Plenty of space. From downtown, that shot misses. And it's Washington the other way.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Possession remains with Washington.
Pacers on defense. They trail by 9 points. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Beal. The Wizards with another miss. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Washington leading now by 7. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Pass to Gafford.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
Count that bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Duarte. Halliburton on the wing. Ball stolen. Outside, Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now it's an 8-point Washington lead.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Now Beal. He's got 9. A 3 from Porzingis. Duarte grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For Indiana, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That's good from Nesmith.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Washington calls timeout. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 4. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Nesmith. Over in the corner, Turner. Porzingis with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Beal. Here's Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. And that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. Pacers trailed by 3. Back to McConnell. Pass to Nora. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Benny Avdia picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Pass to Gafford. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gibson engaged and attacking on offense. When he's active like that, he draws the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Puts it up. Here's Jackson. Gibson with the steal. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the Wizards, Hendrick.
Right outside. Pass to Kispert. To the wing right side. Here's Dunn. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 1-point game. Oh, and the dunk by Smith. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
None.
Indiana foul.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that
much. Absolutely. Right side Jackson. That's tipped. Got it up. Tie game in Washington. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
The Pacers.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On offense, here are the Pacers. Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Smith. Washington with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Top of the key, Avdia. Out to the right wing. Now, Nunn. Off target with his 3. And here's Jackson. Avdia with the rebound.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
To the right side. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Nora. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Nora's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy is constantly trying to hone his craft. You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Hield can't hit. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Washington making some changes. Porzingis is double. Pass to Gafford. Back to Porzingis. And he makes good on the layup.
And another thing about McConnell, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace. Always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well.
Hield can't hit. Kuzma left side. Inside. It's stolen by Hield. To the inside. Outside for Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Beal deciding where to go with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana leading. Inside. Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack it.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. Neesmith has got 5 points now this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Hield outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Washington.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kuzma, right side. Down low. They get a hand on it. Halliburton outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Three-pointer, Hield. The shot misses. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Beal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Hield.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
So he gets them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mathurin. Hits it from three-point range. Mathurin's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Here's Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Miles Turner.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Beal. Kuzma with it. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. No one near him. And again, it's Indiana converting. Wizards trail by 9. Porzingis inside. Out to Morris. From past the arc. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hield outside. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Mathurin. No good on the triple.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Hield from outside. Kuzma pulls it in. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
And so the Pacers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they